Are you tired of hand cranking your hand spinner all the time?
Start over.
Are you tired of hand cranking your honey spinner? I know. I know I am. And so I'm going to put a motor on this hand spinner, and I want to take you with me on this adventure. It usually costs about £300 or more to buy the motor conversion kits for this. There must be a cheaper way to do this. I think there is. I think, together with our treadmill motor from the Facebook for free, we can sort this out. So I've got it's a 1.75 horsepower, 230 volt DC motor here with a rated speed of 4,800. And one of the things I have looked up on the internet, on the drum speed for my spinner, it shouldn't be more than 300. So somehow I've got to get from 4,800 down to 300. And that's what we're going to be looking at next. My first thought was I would put a pulley on here, which this came from the treadmill, and I would have the treadmill motor at the bottom, something like this, and then have a belt between them. What I liked about it was obviously a belt drive will take up any shocks if the honey spinner suddenly stops. But what I didn't like was your clothes are bound to get caught up in this, so that idea was then rejected. I had another idea where I would just put a bevel gearbox on the end of here and have the motor on this side, but when I started looking at gearboxes and so on, this all became rather too expensive, so I've rejected that. What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to put the motor directly on here somehow, and I'm going to reverse the gears in this gearbox, and we'll see. If I take these screws out, you can have a look inside. It's nothing very complicated. It's a crown wheel and a pinion. I'm thinking I'm just going to swap these two things around. There is a push drive of some sort in there, which again I think I can swap around and put onto this shaft. And I bought another one here, which I'll connect with them onto the motor. This is the motor driver that came out of the treadmill, and it seems to be quite a good one. I had a look online. There are two types of motor driver. One is an SCR and the other type is a PWM. I'm no electrician. I can see that there is difference, but I'm not a great electrician. But I was given to understand that the PWM driver is better at lower speeds. So I'm not going to use this, and instead I bought this from eBay. Fantastic. Well, I hope it's going to be fantastic. It says it's 4,000 watts, PWM, DCM motor driver, and yeah, let's see how this works. So here it is. If I switch it on and then slowly turn it up till the motor starts, there. If you want to have a look at the end of the motor here, that's about the slowest speed it can run at. Now if I look at the voltage across the motor at that point, there we've got, what's that, 18 volts or so for a 240 volt motor. So I wonder how much power it's going to draw at that slow speed. I do have one of these ammeter measures. Now if I have a look at that, that's about half an amp with no load, and if I put some load onto the motor, you can see that the current goes up. So I guess one of my fears is the fully loaded spinner going to burn out the controller? Well, we'll find out a bit later. So one of the things I did want to show you was the difference in the low speed. The range of the speed control is from there to there, which I don't think we're going to need. Okay, so I put the motor on. As you can see, there's a flexible coupling on there, and there's some don't get your hair caught in it precautions here. And I've also made this. I put that BWM controller in a wooden box, and I took this off the treadmill so we can take things apart a bit easily. And yeah, let's see then how it works. Here we go. I think I'm pretty happy with it, at least so far. Now, you know, you only have to turn the knob a tiny bit to increase the speed. So yeah, I mean, we'll put some honey in it and let's see what happens. Hi, so here we are. The proof's going to be in the pudding, and we're just loading up. It's an 8 frame, and I have no idea how much each frame weighs, but it's quite a lot. So yeah, let's see how the gearbox handles it. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Goodness, I hope it works. I haven't got it screwed to the floor, but it seems to be okay. Okay, so we were playing around with the speed a little bit. It has to go a bit faster than I thought, but it's now... So I've been told I need to do an outro from this video to explain what I've learned or where we're going or what's the conclusion and so on. And a couple of other things. First of all, absolutely right. Electricity is really dangerous, so please ignore everything I've done in here unless you really do know what you're doing. I mean, yeah, don't take what I do in any way as a recommendation that you should do it. That's the first thing. I do have rubber matting here, but even still, yeah. Okay, that's the first thing. Then, yeah, second thing is you can really learn so much from the internet. Just if you get stuck, look it up. Someone else has done it before, and I hope that what I've done here shows a few extra steps that perhaps weren't already on the internet. Yeah, thanks for watching. Hope it was useful. Any comments or suggestions, please let me know. Yeah, share this video to anyone else you think who wants to motorize their hand-cranked honey spinner. I would recommend it. Saved me a lot of time, and I think it could save you time too. And that's it. Thank you very much.